What is up, you guys? It's your girl Geneva Marie, living free, and I am back again for another video. This is my weekly check-in. Hey y'all, hi y'all. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I'm living my life free from the bondage of all types of things, but primarily my focus is obesity and my weight loss journey, you guys, and of course just life as a whole. And so it is not my shot day, which is normal, you guys. Normally I check in with you guys on Fridays. Yesterday was shot day. I didn't feel like doing all the things. I was I think I just was tired from the week and just work and everything. And so I didn't record taking my shot this week, but I did for the second time in a row take my shot without the auto eject. So I did just the needle and it worked just fine. This one hurt a little bit. It was a little spicy, as I like to call it, but it actually, I feel like it's easier when I'm doing it in my stomach with the auto eject or the needle, versus using the auto eject when I'm on the vials. And so, yeah, so today is Saturday, you guys, and I figured I would mix it up a little bit. Of course, I'm going to give you guys an update on weight loss and all of those things, but also I wanted to share with you guys my breakfast for Saturday. And so Saturdays I tend to eat the least amount. As you see, my Christmas tree is still up, y'all. Don't judge me. Yes, it is the end of January. Yes, it'll probably be up. I keep telling myself like I'm gonna take it down today or tomorrow, but it will probably be up through February. Let's just be honest. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay that, listen, one year me and my husband kept it up the entire year. And I am not shameful about that because I really do actually quite love Christmas. That's my favorite holiday. But back to focus. So today, you guys, I am cooking. See, I think the light is okay. I don't think I need to add any extra light. But I am making breakfast for me and my husband. We have some turkey bacon, a couple of biscuits, and I'm making some eggs. And my eggs, I like to put like bell peppers, onions, mushrooms, spinach, all the things, so that way I'm not just getting a ton of protein, but I'm also getting some good fiber with it. And so, yeah, I'm going to let you guys be here with me while I cook and prepare breakfast for me and my man. And honestly, Saturdays, my satiety and my satiation is extremely high. So I'll eat high protein, right? I have some carbs, which is fine because I really, throughout most of the week, I'm not heavy carbs. But I have some carbs. Friday is also my cheat day. And so I think my next video, I'm going to give you guys the shot, but I'm also going to show you guys like what that looks like because I enjoy food. So I'll eat like some chips or little things that I don't eat through the regular part of the week on Fridays, and even have a little dessert. And I made the viral Japanese cheesecake with the Biscoff and the yogurt, and y'all, it was actually good. So I have some leftovers. I'll probably do that next week, and I'll show you guys me making it because it was actually quite good, right? Like, is it genuine cheesecake? No, but I put like a little cheesecake jello mix in there, like the pudding packet or whatever, just a little bit, so it gives that cheesecake flavor, but it's still high protein, right? And it's not a ton of sugar because I use the Chobani, so it's a whole thing. But I will absolutely show you guys that next video. So as far as today or yesterday was my weigh-in day, you guys. And let me pause. I'm gonna set up the camera so that way I can talk to you guys and cook. Because the oven's on and I really need to get this ready. Plus it's 11:42 and I'm trying to hurry up and have this ready because I have some things I need to do this afternoon. So I'll be right back. All right, guys. So like I was saying, and I know you guys can hear me because your girl has on her mic even though you cannot see it. But yeah, so I have some things that I need to do later on today. A little errand to run or whatever. So I'm trying to hurry up because I need to do that by I think like 2 o'clock is the time. But as you saw, I am cutting up my bell peppers now. I'm going to slice up my mushrooms. I like to chop up my spinach. And kind of do like a dice on that. Y'all, I was washing dishes this morning, so of course my big knives are in the dishwasher and it's on right now. So I'm using a little knife, so don't come for me, you guys. Anyway, so yes, so yesterday was weigh-in day. Your girl is weighed in. So the week before last, my weigh-in, I had only lost like 0.6 pounds and my weight was 299 pounds even. So yesterday I weighed in and I weighed it at 296.8. So down 2.8 pounds this week. I was a little concerned with coming up to the 10 milligrams and kind of struggling, I would say, right? Like with the satiety and all the things. But honestly, I think you guys, it was just because it was the holiday. It was the holidays. Because when I started, right, it's 2 weeks of Christmas and then New Year's. And, you know, I enjoyed my Christmas. I enjoyed my New Year's. I ate all the foods and things and, right, I really enjoyed myself. And so, it was really good. I feel like that's really primarily like the reason why I didn't have much weight loss. That month, the first month of being on the first box or whatever of 10 milligram. Because I'm gonna be honest, like it wasn't an issue of having satiety. I absolutely had satiety. It wasn't an issue of having like suppression, because I absolutely had suppression. It was what I was eating. Like you can have satiety, you can have suppression, but if you're eating heavy, for me at least, right? And I've learned that, listen, everybody's body is different. And so the way that people respond to different types of food is completely different. There are some people who, are on, the medicine or whatever, and they can literally eat pizza every day and, all the junk food and the stuff and be just fine. Whereas me, because, my body is the way that it is, I've learned like, no, carbs are not a benefit to my body. Like my body does not respond the same way to like heavy, greasy, fried foods, carb foods, right? Mac and cheese, all the things that you normally eat on Christmas. And so I had to recognize also, like, Geneva, you were eating all the sweets, okay? All the sweets, all the stuff. And so with that being the reality, like I can't say that it was the medicine. It wasn't. It was me, honestly. And then also, I think when I start a new dose, when I start a new dose, I'll experience like where I am also kind of lethargic and I don't feel like exercising and doing all those things. And it's fine. I don't think you can see it. Look, I have something on my refrigerator with my address. I ain't trying to show y'all where I live. But I won't exercise, and I was not exercising also for the first first 2 weeks or so on this new dose. Like I was kind of exercising, but my normal like 5 days a week I wasn't. I think I was doing like maybe 3 days a week. And then especially, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I wasn't. And then Sunday I wasn't, right? So all the little things that, added to the reasons of why I feel like I still had weight loss, except for Christmas. That week of Christmas, I had weight gain, but, which I was up a pound, but that's really the week between Christmas and New Year's, I was up a pound. But I know that's because I had all the Christmas foods, and then I had for New Year's, I had made gumbo, which gumbo is heavy. Like, listen, it's oil. You know what I'm saying? Gumbo is heavy. And so I absolutely I know the reasons why. I'm not even going to be one of those type of people like, oh, the medicine's not working. No, because it's absolutely working. Like today after my shot, or yesterday after my shot, I felt it. Today, first drink of water, your girl had a little bit of nausea. But I know that it's working. And so I'm not going to be one of those people to make that excuse of like, oh, it's the medicine. It's not. It's just I wasn't being disciplined. I wasn't eating right. And here's the reality that I think which gives me the peace is that even once I get to a point where I hit my goal weight and I'm no longer taking the medicine, if I so choose, like I'm still gonna have the healthy habits and the things that I'm doing, that I've been doing for now almost a year, you guys. It'll officially be my year on I really wish I had my big knife because I need to chop these mushrooms up, and that's gonna be a problem. Well, it's like 7 minutes left on my dishwasher. Yeah, so let me pull this real quick, show you guys. So as you see, I have my bell peppers chopped up. I have my mushrooms here. We have some onion. Also, I'm gonna chop up my spinach. I'm gonna really try and chop up this mushroom with my regular little knife that I have as best as possible. But we'll see what happens, because the reality is I'm not trying to show y'all this other side of, well, the camera is on me. Listen, my DJI don't be playing, y'all. Look, it be catching my face and it be following me where I'm going. But so I'm gonna chop these up. So give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna chop up the rest of the vegetables and then I'm gonna be right back. So 1 minute. All right, y'all. So we have our mushrooms and bell peppers right here. We got our spinach chopped up. Again, I'm using this little knife. Y'all don't be like me. Be better than me. Be better than me. But when in doubt, make it work out, okay? And then the last thing we have is our onions. I'm about to get it into the pot. I'm about to get my look, y'all, my little Simba, he be all in my business. Hi, Mans. He will not stay out my way, like, no matter what. So I'm finna put this this bacon and the biscuits in the oven. Get this popping. Oh God, I always do this, y'all. I be forgetting I have this I have an extra pan. I be forgetting. I be needing to take it out and I be forgetting. Oh. Goodness gracious. All right, let me put this in here now. Put that in the oven. Ooh, let that cook up. And then let me put y'all back down and finish doing what I'm doing. So, I be forgetting about this big old pan. I think because now I'm going to get started on actually cooking. I'm going to put you guys over here on the side. I'm going to turn on the light so you guys can see me better. Hopefully that helps. Let there be light. Okay, so we're going to get it popping. We are going to, that's hot, so literally just slide it over. We are going to get it popping and make this good old breakfast. I do use butter in my food. I know a lot of people be like, no butter. Child, please. I'm gonna have me some butter. I'm not gonna be eating no dry food where I'm gonna be miserable. It needs to be seasoned. It needs to be all the things. So, okay, yes. So, like I was saying before, so your girl is down 2.2 pounds this week. Super excited about that. Did great with exercising. 5 days a week. This week, you guys, I made sure that I ate very, very good. Like, I ate really, really good this week. Listen, a couple of hacks for you guys. Life be lifing, and time is of the essence. And I don't always want to cut up no onions because I don't always feel like crying. And so today we have frozen onions. If that's a problem for you, don't eat frozen onions. Take the time to cut them up. But me, myself, frozen onions are just fine. So I'm going to have me some frozen onions. Something to stir my stuff up with. And yeah, so I am going to get this started and I'll be right back, y'all. So as y'all see, we got the bell peppers, onions, and mushrooms in the pan. The last thing we're going to add once those cook down a bit is going to be, of course, our spinach. I have my eggs in here already scrambled up because once we cook down the veggies, we add the eggs, okay? And we put the eggs in the pan. So, yeah. The bacon and the biscuits are in the oven. Well, I have a mind blank, y'all. In the oven. And yes, I'll be back. Give me a little bit, y'all. So, y'all, what are y'all eating today? What do y'all enjoy eating your first days? I think there's so many things I see online with different people. You know, Saturdays, people fast. Some people have, like, you know, huge family meals. What's your favorite breakfast? Also, put that down in the comments and let me know. Like, what's your favorite type of, like, but not like your every, you know, Monday through Friday breakfast when you got to work and stuff like that. But, you know, on the weekends when you're able to, like, relax or spend time with family. Like, what does that look like, right? Do you go all out? You know, do you eat all the things? Do you still try and, you know, be a little healthy on that journey? I think for me, like, I know moderation is key, and what I'm learning is it's okay to have, like, my Friday where I might go in a little bit and eat extra and eat more calories, you know, but then on Saturday I try and, like, start to prepare to dial it back in. Unless, like, it's an event or something like that, you know, then that's a little different. But on average, I try and be very mindful of what I'm eating on every single day, because the reality is like fat loss comes from the kitchen. 80% to 85% of our weight loss is what we eat and what we don't eat. Hi, Big Daddy. My husband came in the house, y'all. He was outside. Who are you talking to? I'm talking to the family. Who family is you talking to? So 85%, right, is really like what you're eating and how you're eating. So I try and make sure that I'm being very strategic in, like, what I'm eating and how I'm eating. And so, you know, I still have my time of enjoying, but I also want to try and make sure that I'm very strategic to not overdo as best as possible. Because, listen, the medicine is just a tool. Like, it is not the end all be all. It's not the thing that's like, oh, you have the medicine and now you don't want regular food, or you just, you know, don't crave certain things from time to time. Especially for women, with us, like, when it's time for our cycle, we be craving all kind of stuff. That's just hormonal. Did you miss me? That's just really hormonal. But so knowing how to have some moderation, you know, and not go overboard and not do too much. So yeah, I'm gonna get this cooked down a little bit. I'm gonna add my eggs in a minute, and then I will show you guys the final results of everything. Our bacon is almost done. Our biscuits are almost done. And so, yeah, you already know.
Man, maybe doing anything, but
y'all you hear this? Here, my man. He be over here talking mess.
Trying to get me on film.
He be trying to talk mess.
Ain't right.
I was trying to catch him, y'all. Cause he be over here giving me all the blues. Talking all of the mess. I'll be having to show him. Or show y'all. Alright, so now I'm adding in my eggs. And then from there, y'all, we literally just stir and mix. So I'll bring it over so y'all can see. So got eggs here, and we gonna mix it in. Babe, don't be eating quick, killing yourself now. And that is how we do it for breakfast. So I will be back with the finished product and the plate to show y'all what a morning breakfast on a Saturday looks like. Because Monday through Friday, we're not doing this. Monday through Friday, we actually are fasting. So we don't eat until 2:30, 2 o'clock. I have a 19:5 window that I eat Monday through Friday. Yeah, so I fast 19 hours, eat 5 hours, and I focus on my high protein and just my meals. And I'll probably show you guys like my Monday, since Monday's a house day where I don't really like normally be out. Sometimes I do, but like I don't have to be out in the field. So I'll probably show you guys what that looks like this coming Monday. Give me a minute. And that's it, y'all. So we got the eggs done, bacon, biscuits, very simple, very easy, y'all. Like, but very high protein, quite healthy actually. And it's like the lean Costco turkey bacon, so it ain't like fatty bacon. And a biscuit here and there is not gonna kill your weight loss. Trust me. Had the same breakfast last weekend and still lost 2.2 pounds. So don't get it twisted where you feel like you cannot eat some carbs from time to time, because you absolutely can. All right, I'm gonna plate it and then I'm gonna be right back for y'all. All right, y'all. So the final final presentation. I'm like, the final project. The final presentation is, as you see, this is literally 3 eggs, a bunch of bell peppers, spinach, mushrooms, and onion, 2 biscuits, and 5 pieces of turkey bacon. High protein with some carbs, good with fiber, high fiber. And we're going to eat it just like that and be super full, super satiated. I probably, honestly, when I eat like this, won't eat again until like 6 o'clock this evening. And right now it is 12:23. So I probably won't eat again until like 6 o'clock. And I'm honestly going to have me a chicken Caesar salad, an apple, and some beef jerky to make sure I get my protein, as much protein as possible for the day. And that's it, you know? So don't make it difficult. Don't feel like it has to be like super complex for you to be able to get your protein in, for you to be able to still enjoy, right? As you see, Big Daddy over here. That's my man, y'all. So he finna eat, we finna eat, and I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it was a longer one with me like showing my food and all of that. But I feel like I want to mix it up a little bit with you guys and show you guys more of like a day in the life. And so Monday I'll probably come back and show you just different snippets of like what I eat throughout the day, what my meals look like. Yeah. And so thank you guys for joining me on my 200 plus weight loss, 200 plus pound weight loss journey. As you know, as of this week, 2.2 additional pounds down. That's a total of 93.4 pounds down since I started in February of 2025, you guys. I am almost at my 1-year anniversary and almost 100 pounds down on this process through taking GLP-1s. total, it's 100 and something like 120 pounds down total, because I also count my 22 pounds, 93, 103, 113, 14, 15, 16, 14, 15. So yeah, like 115 pounds down, if I include the weight loss that I was going through, like the actual, process I was going through, taking supplements and things like that prior to getting on a GLP-1. So from my highest weight down, I am 113 pounds on this journey. I'm sorry, 115 pounds on this journey. I am 93 pounds down and almost to 100-pound mark on a GLP-1. So I will see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for joining. If you did not already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the post notifications so you can be notified every time that I post a video. Make sure that you guys are commenting down, letting me know about your journey, how's it going, right? What things you're doing, tools you may be using to experience your own weight loss. And again, like I always say, if you do have a need for prayer, please put it in the comments. I believe in prayer. You may not. That's perfectly fine. But I do, and I will absolutely be praying for you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys on Monday. Bye.